Good wonderful morning, everybody. Just to let everybody know that sadly Wolf passed away this morning at about 6 o'clock. He was declared due to heart failure. He was struggling early this morning, so at 3 o'clock I took him to the emergency vet, and where he was, by the time I got there, it would have been about 4 o'clock-ish, just before 4, and he was virtually comatose, tongue hanging out and just not with it. They put him on oxygen straight away, and within a few minutes, probably 5 minutes, they put him on a catheter, and about 5 minutes after that, probably about 15 minutes after that, his heart stopped. They were able to revive him, but his heart stopped again, and they tried a few times and they just couldn't get his heart going again. To give you a history of Wolf, I got him in March 2014, so he was about 8 months old, 7 or 8 months old, and I rescued him from a family that where he was treated not properly. He was absolutely covered in fleas, and I think he had been beaten with a stick. Because every time I picked up a broom or anything like that, he would run off. The vacuum cleaner, he would run off because of the wand on the vacuum cleaner. But he found his forever home. I tried my best to keep him happy. He was really well loved. This morning, I was checking up on him every half an hour, 45 minutes, because I knew that he wasn't well, but I thought it was just that he was off his food, because he has been like that before, and around about, would have been about 2 o'clock this morning, he was fidgeting, and he's never done that before. So I thought, well, maybe he just needs to turn over. So I turned him over, and he cried. So that wasn't a good sign. So I just held him. He was flopped half on my chest, and I just held him and patted him and comforted him. Gave him lots of cuddles, and he was purring away. Yes, dogs do purr. And by 3 o'clock I got up because he wasn't getting any better, and at 3:30 I rang the emergency vet and said we're coming in and we'll be there in 15 minutes. So I grabbed the girl, got her dressed, and we took off. And unfortunately, wasn't good news. So yes, I'm taking it. Yeah, so I'm taking it all right. I'm okay. This girlie's got a smile on her face, so she didn't before. She gets upset when I get upset. And she knew that there was something wrong, because she was all over Wolf. Sniffing him and checking him out and making sure he was okay. So she knew something was wrong. She's not a silly girl. and going to the vet, being in the vet's office. She could smell Wolf in the vet's office. Wolf went in first. She was in the car for about half an hour, and then I brought her inside and she could smell Wolf in the vet's office. Wolf was out the back in emergency, and so she knows. And she knows that Wolf isn't here, and she understands that. She is, as I say, just getting upset when she sees me upset. So just a quick update. Yeah, this is only day one, so tomorrow it probably will hit me. It did with my last dog. It was only the second day that I thought, I wonder if she's still alive. Maybe I can go back to the vet and pick her up. I haven't got to that point yet with Wolf. It's more that I'm looking for him. So I go out to the sunroom or something like that and look for him. Went out to the backyard looking for him. He's not there. So yeah, lonely times, isn't that sweet, eh? But I did know that it was coming. Wolf's arthritis was getting really bad as well. It's just that I thought that he'd hit 10 years and he hit 9 years. And I also knew that it would be his heart that would go. My thankful thoughts are I managed to give him his last hugs, and he really enjoyed those hugs. He was very happy getting those hugs. When we got to the vet, he was virtually out of it. Didn't know where he was or coming or going. So his last memories would be in bed getting hugs. So he might remember me picking him up and putting him into the car. And boy, does he weigh a ton with my bad back. But as it turned out, he would have passed away here or in the vet's office. So at least with the vet, they gave him a slight chance, but yeah, it was pushing it. He had a big heart, just not a strong heart. This girl's, I think, has got a strong heart. Not too sure if it's a big heart. So will we get another doggy? I have no intention at this stage, unless she causes issues, in which case we might look at an older rescue dog, something between 7 and 10 years old or something. Yeah. So it's going to be a tough week ahead. But at least I've got her. Well, that's about my update. And we will see you later. See you, everyone.